President Eisenhower in the early times thought the Relocation Act would work very, very well for the Native people. He would take them out of their reservations and send them to Chicago, give them money, give them a job, and then they would stay gone and the reservations would be no more. It worked very well. They went away to work. They worked until retirement age. And all of a sudden, it was time to go home. And they came back to the Cherokee Reservation where they were picked up and taken away. The Cherokees have been here for 20,000 years. Back during the Ice Age, they were here with the mammoth elephant and the saber-toothed tigers. And the Cherokees have sort of an oral history type tradition. And so the person who has told the stories has the obligation to pass those down to other generations. I remember the stories that were told to me when I was a child, and most of those are just stories that were passed on from generation to generation. And so when I was about 5 years old, I began to remember those stories, and I knew them.
I started doing like Cherokee dances and stuff, like, I mean, as far back as I can remember. I love having my own culture, like being able to say that I am part of a culture, especially in this day and time. With me personally, it's really nice to like be able to say that I'm a part of something. It makes me feel good that, you know, I can like impact others or like, you know, keep the culture going on.
I'm Navajo and Pueblo from the Southwest.
Okay.
I started dancing since I could walk. I started performing about 30 years ago. The first memory of dancing is being brought into what we call the Kiva out in the Southwest. It's an underground dwelling that the Pueblo people use for ceremonies and stuff.
We dance to 3 different beats of Mother Earth. Some of the dances that we dance to sound like this. We call this a traditional beat. It's a nice steady beat. Another beat that we dance to, that you guys just got done dancing to, sounds like this. We call it the 2-step beat or a round dance beat. Another beat that we dance to sounds like this. We call that an up-tempo beat or a fancy beat.
My outfit, a lot of it has, like such as my beadwork, I have a lot of roses in my beadwork. Ever since I was a kid, my mother always loved flowers. So when I was a kid, I used to hop neighbors' fences and take roses, different colors of roses. So when, you know, I made my outfit, I made roses to honor my mother. So she's always given me roses while I'm living. And as far as this dress was given to me by my adopted sister. I'm making her a fully beaded cape. It's as big as a love seat. And this is one of our trading that we traded for. Well, that has roses on it.
Yeah, I love that.
But a lot of the floral represents the woodland Indians, and that's what I am, Halawasaponi. Every day when I dance, I celebrate us living as Native people today. A long time ago, when our parents, our grandfathers, our grandmothers, they weren't allowed to practice, you know, our culture. So I celebrate every time I'm dancing, you know, that we are still here and we're proud of who we are. And my children, my grandkids, they dance, and I teach them to be proud of who they are. And for the next generation to keep it going.